Kita sama mandi. Good. Oi! Okay. Today we want to look at the role of leadership. Leader. Not the one who leads, but leader. L-E. people who lead others. We talked about what we can do ourselves, for example, in our homes, as individuals. We also talked about conflict in general and some case studies, some examples of conflict. Now, we want to look at the macro level. At the village, not just you and your family. But as a village, for example, or as a community, as a district, as a region, as a country, and as a world. This is now where we have to consider the aspect of leaders, people who lead others. So, be it at the village level, community level, you have leaders who we hope can champion, can see the need that arises about sustainability of the environment, sustainability of the world. Now, this is a very tricky discussion because, as we all know, leaders promise all sorts of things. That if you make me a leader, this is what I will do. So they promise things. Now, a lot of what they promise requires resources. Now, how do they make a compromise between trying to deliver and the need to conserve, the need to protect, the need to preserve for future generations, long after they are born, long after this generation is born, long after these leaders we have are born. That's why I think it is tricky, because every leader wants to make a difference, wants to show that under their leadership they have managed to deliver their needs. They have managed to fulfill their promises of a better life. Now, a better life is dependent on the environmental resources, the resources that are provided by the government. Whether they want to build roads, whether they want to build hospitals, whether they want to build schools. You can name them. Name all sorts of things that can improve our lives. They want to deliver that. And all that uses the environmental resources that are available for us, but they should also be available for generations to come. We raise that if we are not careful, these resources, be it renewable or non-renewable, if we are not careful, these resources will not be available in the same amount for the future generations. Sustainability means that we can use resources to improve our lives without compromising on the ability of the future generation from also improving their lives. So it has to be a win-win situation. Yes, we should improve our lives, but we should demand that others who come after us should also be able to improve their lives. The resources available should be available in no small amount than we have. In no smaller amount than we have. How do we do this if we have learned that some of the sources are non-renewable? Some of the sources are exhaustible. You can exhaust them. You can finish them once you start using. And we have learned how to do it. We have talked about how to do it, how to make sure that the non-renewable resources are used in such a way that they are still available, or that alternatives will be available for future generations. The rate of extraction of these resources has to be at a rate which is not more than the regeneration capacity, or than the rate you are finding alternatives, renewable alternatives. That's what we did. Now, we know we can do it. We know it is possible. Now, what is the role of leadership in sustainable development? What is their role? Okay? So that's what we are talking about. So today we'll be trying to explain the relationship between leadership and sustainable development, which is very important. Why is it important? There is no development without leadership. The role of leadership, or the relationship between leadership and sustainable development. Sustainable development. And I explained what development means. Development means improvement in our quality of life. Now, sustainable means that we can sustain this improvement. This improvement can be sustained over generations. You should mark these words very carefully. Development means improvement in quality of life. Sustainability means that we can continue this improvement in our quality of life has to occur for all generations. There has to be improvement from generation to generation to generation to generation. It means we want a continuous improvement. No single generation should experience a pause, a stop, or a deterioration. We want all to experience improvement in our lives. So, sustainable, it should be sustainable. These resources should be available. Should be sustained. So that's the dilemma we have. That's the challenge we have. Now, we know that this improvement in quality of life is not possible without leadership. We need leaders. Okay? So we need leadership. So it is important to understand the relationship between leadership and sustainable development. Meaning, we want leaders who can see far from their standpoint, far from their vested interests. Remember, leaders, especially when they are elected, unlike maybe the leaders we have in our villages, who are hereditary. It's different. But leaders who are elected, you can see how this discussion, how challenging it is. Because the leaders who are elected, they are concerned about the election, continuation of their positions, of this leadership role they have. So, they will want to exploit the resources in such a way that they can fulfill their agenda, vested interests. You cannot have development without leaders. Now, the problem is that these leaders have got 10 years, for example, say 5 years. You expect them to deliver a promise which will require use of resources maybe even beyond the capacity. What do you expect they will do? They will try to do it, right? Because the opposition, the ones who are waiting to take you out, will be watching. If you say, I'm being careful, if you are the current leader and you are saying you are being careful, I'm using development strategies that are sustainable. We have to use these resources sparingly to make sure they are still available for others in future. That's not the political agenda, for example, for political leaders. And we have so many types of leaders. So, it means that we will try to discuss what types of leaders. What do we mean by leaders? What are the good qualities of leaders? What are the characteristics of leadership? So we will examine leadership and determine the qualities that a leader to lead through difficult challenges, through difficult challenging environment, to solve complex, for example, problems. What kind of leadership would you need? So there's one, in first place, there's no leadership. There's no development without leadership. Especially when we look at the social, human, and cultural dimensions. So leaders have to understand, they have to learn and adapt certain requirements to properly do their duties, for example. So if there is no leadership, for example, in an organization, they will not achieve sustainable development. So, what is leadership? So we'll look at leadership. We will look at leadership styles. We will also look at characteristics of leaders. So to begin with, what is leadership? Leadership is a process by which a person sets goals. When we talk about leadership, leadership is a process by which a person sets goals or sets a direction for one or more people. So it's a process by which a person, it means one, Yes. It's a process by which one person or a person sets goals or direction for one or more people. Then you start being a leader. It's like I can already see that there is a process of convincing others, right? If you are setting a goal or a direction for one or more people, you are setting a goal for one or more people. You want some people to agree to your goals, right? To follow your goals or direction. So leadership is a process by which a person sets goals for one or more people. And not just setting goals and direction for one or more people, and you motivate them to act. And motivate them to act with competence and full commitment to achieve those goals or direction. That's what leadership is all about. It's a process by which a person sets goals or direction for one or more people and motivate them to act with competence and full commitment to achieve them. So you have to have this leadership, this aspect of leadership, the ability to set goals for others and motivate them to achieve them with competence and commitment. So this leadership is a necessary component for successful people. And usually is connected to the leader's personality, his ability to influence, to get interest, expectations, emotions, and his ability to arouse the interest of those around him. So what are the necessary components of leadership? What are the necessary components of this leadership we are talking about? It's connected to leader's personality. So one is personality. Two is ability to influence. Three is the ability to get interest, expectations, and emotions. This ability to get interest, expectations, and emotions from other people is no mean characteristic. It is no mean personality. Your ability to arouse the interest of those around you. The ability to arouse the interest of the people around you. You know, it happens even in a class like this. There are people who become natural leaders. So sometimes we will look at the theory of leadership. Because of these things, people have started thinking that, oh, maybe it's inborn, or maybe it's part, it's what. There are so many theories about how leaders become leaders. Okay? But here we're talking about that these successful people is about their personality, or leaders' personality, their ability to influence, to get interest and expectations, and ability to arouse the interest of those people around this leader, or around you. Do you have that ability to arouse the interest of other people around you, to start listening to you? Because even just the ability of when you try to talk, people start listening. It's not something which is common to everybody. Some people start talking and nobody is even paying attention. Nobody is even wanting to listen. But for other people, once they start talking, everybody wants to hear. So the ability to arouse the interest of people around you is one of the personalities that we're talking about, of this leadership. Leadership being a process. We've just defined what leadership means. A process. Now, for you to successfully do that, or to become a leader, it means there are certain things that have to happen. It means, because if we are saying leadership is a process by which a person sets goals and direction for other people and motivates them to act. It means now this process drives people. You are actually, in a process of driving people, because it's a process of setting goals for other people and motivate them to act. You are setting goals for other people, goals and direction for other people, and motivate them to act with competence and commitment. So if you stand up and say, guys, mtatu nomo akusiakisa kupanga kwina. Tirapange church. Now we are setting a goal, right? For others. And then you start motivating them to act with competence and commitment to fulfill that goal. That's leadership. So which means this process has certain things that this leader has to have. So one is that it involves making a vision, setting goals. Because you cannot just wake up without being clear of what you want to do. So you have to have a vision as a leader. You have to set goals. You have to determine the values and principles of action. And you have to get or obtain effort, a lot of effort from people you are trying to reach, from the people concerned. So you are, as a leader, with this kind of definition or understanding, what we are trying to say is that the leader is focusing the followers. You are focusing your followers towards the mission, towards the organization mission, for example, if you are a leader of an organization. So you are focusing your followers' attention towards the mission and objectives of the organization. So that can be, for example, if you are a leader of an organization, you might actually gather all your followers to start making strategic plans, for example. Plan of action, you drop it together. So you set visions and goals, and then you begin to set strategic plans, action plans, implementation plans, together with your people. So they have bought into the vision that you are setting, the goals that you are setting, and you are motivating them to act with competence and commitment. You know, when you go about really, doing some research on this topic of leadership, you will come across a lot of definitions, but very similar to what I have said. So let's sample through what others have said about this concept of leadership. Let's sample through the various authors and scholars, what they have said, how they have put it. So some people say that leadership is a technique. It's a technique by means of which someone influences others to perform an objective and directs the organization in a manner that makes more cohesive and clear. Okay? That's what some people have said. They have said it's a technique by means of which someone influences others to perform an objective and direct the organization in a manner that makes it more comprehensive and clear. So for them, leadership is considered as a process that consists of influencing the mission targets and techniques of a group or an organization, influencing people within the organization to implement the strategies and acquire the goals, influencing organization protection and identification, influencing the culture of the organization, and so on and so on. Other popular definitions of leadership are, for example, provided by North House, published in 2007 on page 3. North House is the author. And this definition says, leadership is a process whereby an individual influences a group of individuals to achieve a common goal. So the definition by North House says, leadership is a process whereby an individual influences a group of individuals to achieve a common goal. Then there is another author who published his book in 2010. This guy is Yoku, Y-U-K-L. How do you pronounce that? The author is Yoku, Y-U-K-L. 2010, page 8. This one, he defines leadership as the process of influencing others to understand and agree about what needs to be done and how to do it, and the process of facilitating individual and collective efforts to accomplish shared objectives. I'll read again. This author defines leadership as the process of influencing others to understand and agree about what needs to be done and how to do it, and the process of facilitating individual and collective efforts to accomplish shared objectives. So you will see that all these definitions, there is something in common, right? Yeah, even though these authors are defining it in a different way, but we can find some common ground. Okay? And we will see which are the common grounds. Then Zuchik, I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Is it German or whatever? This is Z-E-I-T-H-I-K. ZEITCHIK, 2012. He says, when trying to define leadership, he says, leadership is inspiring others to pursue your vision. Inspiring others to pursue your vision within the parameters you set, to the extent that it becomes a shared effort, a shared vision, and a shared success. Okay? So, it's a process of you. Okay? You are inspiring others to pursue your vision within the parameters you set, to the extent that it becomes a shared effort, a shared vision, and a shared success. So even though it starts as your vision, at the end it becomes, a shared effort, a shared vision, a shared success. But it was your vision. So you are inspiring others to pursue your vision within the parameters you set. And then there's another author, Kruse, Kruse. This is 2013 book. He says, I don't know whether it's he or she, but leadership is defined as that leadership is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards achieving a goal. So for this author, leadership is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards achieving a goal. So, now, for all this, we will stop there. There are so many things so many others we can cite, but let's stop there. I think these are enough to understand how people have looked at leadership. I think it's just a choice of words somehow, but what is very central is that you are leading other people. You are leading, convincing others, inciting others, influencing other people to follow your vision, your goal, towards achieving that vision. And what also comes out quite clearly is that at the end of the day, that achievement is for all of you. All of us start sharing, getting proud of what we have done. All of us have been convinced that this is important for us to do, and that we should do it with all our commitment. All these definitions, the end result is that something has happened by all of us, even though it was started by one person. This one person convinced all of us, influenced all of us to believe that this is something important for all of us to do. If you look at all those definitions, to me, that's what I get from it. That's what I learn from it. there's a goal that is achieved at the end of the day. And you share